Hi everyone, it's Lacey from Levels and Lace. You can find me on Instagram at Levels and Lace and on Facebook at Levels and Lace. So in this video, I am going to explain to you and show you everything that you need as far as technique and tools and supplies to paint your kitchen cabinets. Now, a little backstory here. When we moved to our house in California, the left picture of the cherry cabinets was what our kitchen looked like before. Now, it looked okay, it just wasn't my style, and I knew I wanted to lighten up the cabinets. So I had never painted cabinets before, and just for fun wanted to get some quotes from some local painting companies. So I contacted two local painting companies. They came over and explained to me in detail what they would do to paint the cabinets and how much the project would cost. So interestingly enough, both of these two totally different companies, step by step, told me how they would do the cabinets, and they both would do them the exact same way. Now, when it came to cost, the quote I got from one company was $3,500 and the other company was $4,000 just to paint the kitchen cabinets. So I thanked the companies and sent them on their way and decided that day I was going to do it myself. And I am here to tell you that you can do this yourself, absolutely. So let's talk about what supplies you need. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a screwdriver to remove your cabinet doors. Do not try to paint your cabinets while they're hanging up. You have to remove your doors, and it's just going to be so much easier for you in the long run. So take the time to remove your cabinet doors. You are going to need a medium grit sand block or piece of sandpaper to lightly sand all surfaces on your cabinet doors and drawers. You're going to need a small foam roller, a small paintbrush, drop cloths or newspapers, a good primer like Kilz, and paint. I love Behr paint, so I use Behr Ultra Interior Paint in Eggshell, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Step one, now that you have all the supplies that you need to set up your workspace. And it's important that it's not in your kitchen. This isn't going to be a project that is just a weekend long, so you want to move it into a space like your garage. So if you can see in this picture, I have a couple folding tables set up. I have tarps underneath them just in case the paint gets on the ground. And as the arrow's pointing out, I have them lifted off the table with a piece of small scrap block or cardboard or anything to lift them off the table so that they can dry. Step two, remove your cabinet doors using your screwdriver. A tip is when you remove the screws and brackets, place them right inside the cabinet where you removed it so you know where that hardware is going to go when you hang your cabinet back up. That way there's no losing your screws. It makes your life so much easier. Also, when you start this project, decide with one small section of your kitchen that you're going to start with. Say you'll start with the bottom cabinets and then you move up to the top. Don't try to take every single one of your cabinet doors off at the same time. Start with the bottoms, finish the bottom, then start with the top and you can finish the top. Step three, lightly sand everything with a sand block. All the cabinet frames, doors, and drawers. I just want to make a point that you do not have to go crazy with this. You don't have to sand with a electric sander or anything. Just a sand block is fine. You want to lightly sand it, then wipe it with a clean cloth and wipe them dry. Now you're ready for your primer. Step four, paint your cabinets with your primer. This is your first coat. You're only going to do one coat of this primer. Allow the primer to completely dry. Now you're ready to paint. You're going to need 2 coats of a good paint and primer and one like Behr Ultra. And as you can see in the picture above, this is what I was talking about with starting with one section. So what I did was I started with my side section. I did the bottom cabinets of my small side section. Then I moved up and I did the top cabinets of my small side section before I even moved to any other part of my kitchen. It just kept me more sane and organized. So at this point, you know everything that you need to do to paint your kitchen cabinets. So here's a few pictures of my kitchen cabinet painting project in the works. And this picture is when I had finished all of the uppers and I decided to paint my backsplash white. And yes, all I did was take the cabinet paint and I painted my backsplash. I could not stand the look of the backsplash and we were not going to replace it at the time. So I decided also that I was going to put hardware on the cabinets, and if that's something that you want to do, I am totally for it. It is a little bit of a challenging project. It'll take a little bit longer, but if your cabinets don't have hardware on them, I think that hardware makes them look so much better. I have a totally separate video for how to add cabinet hardware, so check out my YouTube channel and you can watch that video and it shows you how to put on cabinet hardware. And honestly, it makes everything look so much better. Love my cabinet hardware, and it's so much easier just to grab a handle to open a drawer or grab a handle to open a cabinet. Here are some more before pictures of our kitchen. It just seems so much darker in these pictures to me. I just love the way that it looks, and I really did not like that horrible backsplash. And like I mentioned earlier, all I did was I painted the backsplash. At some point, maybe we'll replace it. Some more before pictures. I just want to encourage you guys that you can totally do this. This is something that you can do. Now look at it. Bright, beautiful. And this whole project cost about $500 compared to $3,500 and $4,000, which is the quotes that I got. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found it informative and encouraging. You definitely can do this. And I am really available to talk to, so contact me. You can reach me at Instagram, Levels and Lace, send me a DM, or on Facebook at Levels and Lace, and be sure to watch my other how-to videos on YouTube. Have a great day.